Just yesterday, I was walking the streets of Central when I saw this sign. Hong Kong, Asia's world city. However, Hong Kong is not Asia's glamorous city as everyone makes it out to be. Hong Kong is ranked one of the most overworked cities in the world, with 1 in 4 of Hong Kong workers suffering from depression and anxiety. Today, I'm here to present you a solution that is both rapidly developing and has been proven to perform well in the past. This is the solution of art therapy. Mental health, sorry. I want all of you guys to imagine Hong Kong in your head, and I assume something like this pops into your mind. You see the tall skyscrapers and the expanse of the harbor, but this is not necessarily true. Mental health has always been a major problem in Hong Kong. In fact, 1,800 people under the age of 18 in 2022 and 2023 were diagnosed with depression. While mental health has always been a major problem, one of the most recent effects on this problem has been COVID. According to a study by Mind Hong Kong, 38% of people revealed their mental health had actually gotten worse since COVID. There are two main demographics in Hong Kong that have been affected by this issue: the elderly and, as I assume you all suspect, us teenagers. As for the elderly, depressive symptoms increased to 22.6% in June and July of 2020 compared to the 12.5% prior to the pandemic, and is increasingly growing to 28.5% in November and December of the same year. As for adolescents, compared to 2020, 2023 has seen soaring rates of depression at 30% and a decade-high number of 31 reported suicides. Hong Kong secondary students have also revealed that they believe Hong Kong's education system is merely spoon-fed. So, what are we supposed to do about this? Here, I present the solution of art therapy. Art therapy is a discipline that uses both creative methods of expression and discussion with professional therapists in order to express, engage, and interpret. Now, I'm sure you're all curious, how does this even work? How does, let's say, drawing change your mental health? Here, I present the study of neuroaesthetics, a new field of study combining neuropsychological research and the perception of art. Now, instead of pointing to all these fancy diagrams and trying to explain myself in very confusing neuroscience jargon, I'll just put it simply. Art changes the brain. Now, there are 3 main points to this: lowering cortisol levels, effects on neuroplasticity, and changes in the physical body. And I know this sounds very confusing, but let me explain. Prolonged exposure to stress is one of the hardest things to avoid, especially as young students in Hong Kong. However, this causes elevations in cortisol, which is a stress hormone, which can therefore manifest in other forms of psychological symptoms such as depression. To counter this, being simply in the presence of art has been associated with the lowering of these stress hormones. In a study, 45 minutes of art making had lowered 75% of participants' cortisol levels. So how does this actually work within the brain? This is where I present neuroplasticity. The way the brain works during the art-making process leads to both expansion and opportunities for long-term changes in the networks of the brain. Art has also been revealed to reorganize the prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is what regulates all of your guys' thoughts and emotions. This not only enhances creativity, but lowers the self-consciousness that patients may be experiencing. So I've been talking about the brain, but what if I told you that art can actually have effects on your physical body? One of the main benefits of art therapy is how it serves as a diversion away from the physical pain patients may be experiencing. In a study of 200 people hospitalized, simply making art for 50 minutes had lowered all of their pain levels by a significant amount. This is due to the fact that humans have a very limited brain capacity. If we give enough attention to one task, we won't have enough to give to another. So what am I trying to say here? Am I trying to say that art therapy is the single most magnificent solution, or that we all need to start up super amazing art projects in order to benefit our mental health? Well, not exactly. I'm saying that art therapy is one of the most simple yet most successful models of therapy out there. And I'm saying that it doesn't have to be something grand. Simply the act of doodling or listening to music or going to museums, this is the kind of stuff that can actually change your brain. Thank you.